Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is your daily reading for Monday. Monday's the 16th of March. We've got toil and labor. We've got the man. We have the community. What else do we need to know? Spirit and angels. Anyone for the highest good. What's most important here? Central issue. You got the storks. I don't know if I said that one. What else? Expectation. So waiting for some. So you're waiting for news. The storks bring messages, news, information. We've got the tree, the abundance card. This has all the pentacles in it. It's really a number 5 tree card. They call it the tree, but I call it the 10 of pentacles, just so you know. You also got the magnifying glass. Journey, the number 10 card. Fives mean change. The tree is a number 5 card. What else do we need to know here, please? What else? The mask. And you also have the imprisonment card down here. So feeling stuck in some way, but this probably is because you're waiting for news or information. This is like, I feel stuck because I need this information. Because your foundation depends on it. This is a very positive card. Like I said, it's like the 10 of Pentacles with the rainbow going through it. It's a number 5 card. It means change, but very positive change. Number 10 card, the journey, says we finally made it to the destination. You have the mask here. You, like I said, have the magnifying glass, and your central issue is expectation. This person's waiting for some kind of news or information, looking right at news and information coming from the storks. Also, we have community here. This could be something to do with a group. It could be something your family's waiting for, something about work, something about a new career move, something like that, because you also have toil and labor, and you have the man. So you could be waiting for an actual job offer or an invitation into some kind of family, group, community, even news or information on whether you will be accepted for a home loan or something like that. I'm feeling for some of you. Let's find out. We're going to use the Universal Celtic deck to clarify spirit and angels. I'm so sorry. This was the Gilded Revelry Lenormand and Kipper deck. It's like a hybrid deck. I blend it together and make one deck. What do we need to know? What are the messages here? Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a different deck because I used that for the weeklies. We're going to use the Wheel of the Year. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages here? Monday's reading. This is for anyone who's guided for Monday. I believe it's the 16th. It is Monday the 16th. What do we need to know? What are the messages here? Let's look at your expectation card, smack dab in the middle. Yeah, it's divine timing at play here. This is Archangel Michael. It came out reversed, but I feel like it's just a matter of timing. When you get this information, at the bottom of your deck, you have the Strength card, and it's reversed. And look at how this is like something being held back. This person's holding that bull back. I feel like this information is keeping you stuck. You feel like it's being withheld. It's going to come in. It's just something about timing. Tell me about the information. Let's look at the storks, the news. It's some kind of news. Yeah. The news is the thing that's going to allow for the death and rebirth and the movement in this situation. So we've got the 6 of Swords here. This person wants to get in this boat and move. All these swords are coming at their back. They're stressed about this. So there's some kind of stress around this, and it's keeping you from feeling like you could move forward. This transformation is all you're waiting for. Like, I'm so stressed. When is this movement going to happen for me where I can move forward and have the death and rebirth come in? Let's look at the magnifying glass. We'll just stay right in the center here for now. Magnifying glass, what are we talking about here? Is there anything we need to know? Yeah, here is the person wishing on the star. I wish that my dream would come in, but it's reversed. This is someone who's manifesting in something they want, but feeling like, well, where is it? I'm waiting for the information. I'm waiting to actually see it, and I can't see it. So I really feel as though you're just waiting to see something or hear something that you really need to see and hear. You could have put a lot of work and effort into this. Let's look at toil and labor. Let's look at that first. Toil and labor, please. What do we need to know? Yeah, toil and labor. I carried all this way. The Ten of Wands. This is somebody who's really done the work, and they're actually at the very end of it. Even if it feels stuck, I feel like, remember, it's about timing. You had to finish this one last thing. I really do feel like that's the case here. You had this one last thing to finish. Tell me about the man. What about the man? This could be you or someone else. I'm waiting for, I'm telling you, for some of you, this is a work opportunity. The hangman has turned into an icicle. They've been waiting so long, or they did so much work and now they're just waiting to see the fruits of their effort, come in. I do feel like you could be waiting for this man or this opportunity. Tell me about the community. What about it, community? All right. So you've got the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is an opportunity that you feel is blocked. This is the Eight of Wands. So this is something that you feel has been blocked, or you've been waiting for it to come in. Yeah, we got courtship back here too. Partnership. These are partnership cards. Doesn't matter what kind of partnership. The marriage and the partnership, again, message of concern. She's waiting for, feels blocked. There's this block in place. It's your new opportunity. It's a message. It's information. It's movement. And you feel like it's been stuck. It has something to do with some kind of partnership. Let's look at the tree. What about the tree? Two of Wands. This is the tree. Look at this, the tree house. And this is the path where you've already planted seeds, or you're going to. This is all about your new beginning. Look at this. Two of Wands, planting seeds, seeing growth. Four of Wands, your foundation. Talk about a foundation. This is what this card's all about. The tree, solid. Has to do with your Ten of Pentacles, another foundation card, and your Ace of Wands. The reason you feel like you haven't seen your wish come in yet, and you're even waiting for news or information that's stuck, or you feel like it's stuck. You feel like, I've become an icicle waiting for this. It's blocking my, this news is in the reverse on top of my Ace of Cups on top of the community. So whatever this is, it's something you are waiting for news and information on so much that you feel frozen, like you can't do anything, because it really is important to you. It has something to do with your whole foundation, your home, your family, your livelihood. It can be work for those of you who are thinking, but I don't really have a traditional family like that. It could be work. All right, let's get into this journey card, because the train finally makes it to its destination. Tell me about journey, please, here. What do we need to know? It's about the message, the information. This Princess of Wands is waiting for this letter, this information, and she's looking for something to happen. When you get this is when the train reaches the station. Tell me about one more on the Princess of Wands with the train. Two of Pentacles. This will be the moment when there's a decision made. That man makes the decision, and it's the thing you're waiting for. That's what I feel for most of you. But could it be you making the decision? Sure, you can even be that man feeling frozen, waiting for someone else to make a decision. Just one on the mask, please. Could we get one card on the mask? It's your Wheel of Fortune, and it's your Justice. I mean, a bit with the mask being here, you got the Ten of Swords reversed as well. With the mask being here, I feel like you kind of don't You don't know what, look how the mask is like, there's three different directions here. One turns that way, one turns that way, one's right in the middle. It's like you don't know how it's going to work out, but I think it's going to work out great because you've got this balance coming in with justice and the Wheel of Fortune, the movement you needed, and this stress melts away because remember what I said, it's like you just needed this one last thing. You're at the very last step of this. This is almost over for you. And in a good way, because in comes your Ace of Wands. It goes from the Ten of Wands to the Ace of Wands. It goes from the Ten of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Okay, I don't see that here, but I'm sure that's, I don't know, did we have that here? I feel like it's here. It's the Ace of Cups. There you go. Same thing. There's this new energy coming in after having to wait and feeling this felt stifling, this energy, like, oh my gosh, like how long do I have to stay like this? And Spirit's like, you know, it's not going to be much longer, but you do have to wait. Like, it's not time yet, but you're almost there. We can tell by all the tens, we can tell by the death and rebirth coming in. It just felt so heavy. This was a heavy energy of waiting and feeling blocked and feeling stressed out. I mean, you had the Eight of Swords stressed out and the Ten of Swords stressed out. Lots of stress around this. You know, like, when's this going to happen for me? Look at this person. They're just like, please end this old cycle. But it really was something you had to wait for the death and rebirth. You had to wait for the perfect timing. And the reason is because when this change happens, it's, see how this person like escapes these swords? That's exactly what happens here. You're able to get away from this, but it has to be timed just right. Spirit's like, look, we got to make sure those swords aren't going to hit you, so we're going to time it just right. It's that kind of feeling I'm getting off of it. Like, the timing is when the timing's right, not when we necessarily want it to happen. And sometimes we need things to be tweaked and changed because we're not really focused on the exact right things that are good for us. And Spirit's like, we got your back. We know what's good for you. Please take a second to like this video. It helps the channel so much more than you know, and I truly do appreciate it. Drop a comment and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Your weeklies just came out. If you click the bell and click all when you subscribe, you'll get notifications when things come out on the channel, which is every single day.